Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Games with Terry. I'm your host, Jack Gunsky, and joining me, as always, is my Tibetan shaman, Terry Diamantis.
Yeah, hello.
Uh, can you share with us, Terry, some of the wisdom of your Tibetan teachings?
I can actually. There are Jews in the world, there are Buddhists, there are Hindus and Mormons and them. There are those who follow Muhammad, but I've never been one of them. There you go. Wise words.
There you go. And hello to Mike R out in the chat. Thank you for coming. I'm not so sure I would have. And with that, we're returning to the Whispered World. This is the special edition of the game because people played the first game and just couldn't get enough of the main
Yes.
character.
His name is Sadwick.
His name. his his name is Sadwick. And he's just a ball to hang around.
Everyone loves Sadwick.
And he has this adorable retarded looking creature called Spot.
Yes. That can turn into a ball.
Okay, we got let's open our inventory and remind ourselves of what it is we have.
Uh, the fairy bastard says turn the volume up, you home and away rejects. So I'm guessing that means he can't hear me very well.
Okay, yeah, fine. I'll turn this volume and this volume, and maybe that will make that'll make Batman happy.
Okay. And there's a tongue.
And just to remind our audience what we have a note, we have a claw, a shovel, dentures, a compass, a casket, a map, a dip net, which looks like a ball sack hanging off a stick, a fishbone, and turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. And last we left off, we're... I don't know where the fuck this is. Oh, and we have a
Yeah,
stat...
I don't remember. It's been 2 weeks, so all I remember was that there was this weird creature in the forest, and we're helping him do something.
Uh, Batman says, "You did the impossible, Jack. You made me happy. How the fuck did I do that?"
You turned my volume up,
Ah.
and
And
yes, well, long time no hear, says a very bastard. Yeah, it's been a while, I
I,
suppose.
I, I hope you're doing well. I hope that Gotham fares well.
Yeah, I
And
hope you're enjoying Scotland.
and hello to Blue Eyed Scream 76, which I assume is the name of a roller coaster.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's hang this ball sack looking thing out of this
Doesn't
hole.
fit. There's obviously something missing here. Some kind of a
oh,
key, maybe.
I'd
I
forgotten the voice. I am
I
now reminded of the voice.
yeah, I oh my god.
Doesn't fit. Some kind.
Oh, this is the worst thing ever. I
It is.
I'm so pissed.
Good.
I'm so remarkably pissed that we're playing this fucking game again.
I mean, we could stop. You could play something else, I guess, if you want.
Ugh. No, we're gonna keep going. We may have to do like we did with the Weed and Speak game and silence the characters.
Right. Yes.
Okay, how do I
Yes.
There's an engraving on the tongue. It reads, "In memory of the mighty Sea Eyes. They watched over our world for millennia. They watched over us from numerous eyes. We brought them the green round fruit of the Fatalia tree as offering, and they rewarded us by bringing light into our lives." That's odd. Mason poetry.
Ugh.
Would you like to give up being a mason?
God, that was so awful. I don't even remember what he said.
No, I wasn't paying attention either. So
Okay.
something about a mason, which is like. And Frosted says, "I see you got the DLC that gives your character an extra chromosome."
Hey, Frosted, do you want in on this joyful thing of ours? This fun and mystical journey into the life of Sadwick.
And
I-
Paul Besson says, "Are you all having fun?" Well, I'm enjoying Jack's suffering, which I guess is kind of fun, but the game itself is bringing nobody any joy.
Yeah, I'm going to hold on. Windows is doing that annoying thing where if you hover over a window for too long, it minimizes everything and fucks everything up. You absolute piece of you fucking Windows. Why does Windows feel this constant urge to be fucking clever? Anyway,
why Windows? Why does Windows?
I have one question for you, Windows. Why? Anyway, and tall person.
Frosted says he's got to do some stuff. I can speculate as to what stuff he's doing.
Yeah, he's got to do literally anything else. Anything that is more valuable with your time than whatever this is supposed to be.
Yes.
There seems to be some kind of a path. I have to get through somehow.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, it's really a bad voice.
We're okay. That's it. We're gonna
Mute the speech.
Yeah, let's just mute it. There we go. Mute. There seems to be some kind of a path I have to get through somehow. Oh, sweet relief.
Yeah.
So we have a statue, a tongue, a hole, a really bad looking hole.
Yeah. And Fairy Bastard would like you to send some hair clippings so we can make a voodoo doll.
I can send you a bunch of shits.
There you go.
And then you can make a wall out of the shits, and you can call it the Wall of Voodoo.
Ah.
That's the insignia of the king. So we need a key, which we don't have. And, we have a shrub.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what to do with a shrubbery?
Yeah.
Give it to the nicest they need.
Yeah. So we need a trimmer. I mean, the music's kind of nice, at least.
When it's not being disturbed by his voice, I suppose.
So wait, what's the home button? Okay. So it's just an escape thing. Okay. Oh, we can go over here. So not much there as of yet. We have this tree. Oh wait, with
Tree.
resin.
Oh, resin.
I can't scrape off the resin with my bare hands. Okay. And I think we tried this in the past, but...
You did. You need
A
some sort of container.
Container. How about a casket?
Kid, I need a better
Better
container.
container.
Jack.
You fucking. Turtles. Do turtles want any resin? I think I could make something out of this. I'll have to scrape some of the. Okay. And we
There's
have
a cork.
a cork. Maybe we can stick something in the cork. I don't fucking know.
The hole is plugged. This is a family-friendly stream, Jack. You can't be saying things like that.
Yeah. Family friendly. No, nothing about anything I do is family friendly, Terry.
This is true. Hey, there's the weird thing that I was telling you about. The guy we're helping.
Yeah. So we have an island. We have a lake. We have this guy. Hey, maybe we can get another fish. Oh, one fish is enough. Oh, well, sure. Sure thing there, fella.
And Furry Bastard says, how come the game character's voice is less annoying than yours? And it's like, I don't think it is.
No.
I think...
I mean, I'm not exactly like teeming with self-confidence, and I can say pretty confidently that my voice is better than the main characters.
Yes.
Oh, we got a frog. In this, I assume that this is the jar that we need to obtain somehow. And to get the resin, I mean.
Yeah. I figured that's what you were talking about.
Do you want a fish bone? Okay, how about, no. It's not come through for either of us. Talk to the frog. Look at the frog. Oh wait, maybe we can just take a bottle. Okay, we can't take a bottle. Can we claw at a bottle? Hey, maybe the turtles can get us a bottle. Maybe Spot.
Earthworm blood.
Ah.
And you've turned him into a ball.
Yes. And the furry bastard says, okay, I too must leave to do unappealing tasks. Have fun, people, and Jack.
See you, furry bastard.
See you later. I hope that you had something resembling fun.
I mean, I don't, but if it happened by accident, then I'm okay with it.
Oh, here we go. There's a new place. It's a cave.
Ah.
With totems.
You've got a totem.
We have multiple totems. And
a bowl.
And a bowl. Well, I'm taking the fuck out of this. The bowl is tightly attached to the totem.
Ah.
How about, can we pry it off?
So don't disgrace foreign cult sites.
Okay, how about a claw? Can we claw the bowl off? Maybe we're supposed to put something in the bowl. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I would assume so. That makes the most sense to me. Is that it's like offering to the shrine kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what's further in the cave.
And you've got spider webs, and mushrooms.
And mushrooms. And whatever the shit that is.
Yeah. He's not there to collect mushrooms.
Oh, this game is just lovely, Terry.
Yeah.
I could tear it apart with my bare hands, but I have this splinter in my finger, and the web looks very tough. It has nothing to do with arachnophobia. Ugh. About a claw, just...
There you go. Oh no, the web is too strong.
The web is too strong. I can't cut my way through. About a shovel. Like cotton candy.
No.
No, you fucking... Can you chew your way through?
Yeah.
How about a fishbone? I just love hearing pointless farting noises for no reason.
Yes,
this
exactly.
game finds new and inventive ways to be totally unappealing.
I don't know. The character of Sadwick, I think he's a winner.
I don't know. It's just like everything about everything. It's everything,
Yeah.
Terry. It's everything.
And like I keep saying, it's very funny with Daedalic. You've either got really, really amazing games like Edna and Harvey or Deponia, or you've got really, really annoying, like sort of pathetic loser games like this. It's like
Yeah, this
it's like this and what the other one was.
Night of the Rabbit.
Yeah. Did Daedalic also do the one with Robert? Was that someone else?
I think that was someone else.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back and just exhaust all dialogue options.
Might as well.
Did you see that just now? I think it's the Asgil. They found me. Blah, blah, blah. Please don't go yet. What about her? Where can I find Shauna again? All I know is she's supposed to live somewhere nearby in a cabin. But we seem to be surrounded by nothing but forest, and more
that's right.
forest.
We've got to find this Shana person.
Yeah. Look around that cave or that big tree to the south. I discovered something in the ruins, some kind of mechanism. I must have missed that. There was also a socket in the stone. A socket, you say? Was the royal insignia next to it? Yes, how did you know? Good grief, Sadwick. It's locked tight. But we have the key. It used to be quite common throughout the whole kingdom. I'm sure the Whispering Stone will fit there. The Whispering Stone? With all the excitement, I nearly forgot the Asgil. I'd rather stay here. Then give me the stone. Impossible. I can't give you the Whispering Stone. The fate of the world depends on it. What if you made a mistake? Why don't you come with me? No. If you don't give it to me, I'll never be able to find Shanna. No. But you promised we'd go to Shanna. No. I know this is a mistake, but all right, I'll interest. Yay. I mean, so far this goblin-looking character seems to have a pretty good grasp on what Sadwick's about.
Yeah. And now you can put the Whispering Stone in the hole.
Yes, stick it in the hole. Stick it in the hole, Sadwick.
And something is happening.
Hey, what's happening? An earthquake?
Sure.
Oh wow, he has electricity in there. I didn't know they had electricity.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh,
No, stop it. Spot. What did you do? What did you do, Spot? What did you do?
When you read out "arg," my brain immediately went to, he must have died while carving it.
Duck Dog says, Dick and fart jokes are generally funny, but this is just sad and pathetic. Well, the character's name is Sadwick, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Can we take... Let's shove Spot in the hole.
How could you do that?
Maybe you could... Can you do anything at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so we do know that something has happened with my room.
Yeah, it's all electrical now.
Pipes. Is this gonna be like the realization where it gets like all meta and this is all just an elaborate backdrop for like a Truman's Show style
Yeah.
thing?
I think that may be too clever for this game.
Where do these pipes come from, and what's with these strange sparks? How can that be? Ouch, that headache. Okay, so he's in a coma. There we go. It's always the same with that boy. What just happened? I don't think I really want to know.
And a blue-white screen is pointing out that the Earth moved after you stuck it in the hole.
Yes. Okay, maybe we can use the ball sack with the pipes.
Yeah.
Get out of the way. Let's talk to Ben. Hey, Ben. What do you want this time? Did you feel the earthquake? Well, I certainly did. I dropped all my balls. I hope it doesn't happen during a performance. What if the earthquake
His balls dropped and he's got a much deeper voice now.
Yeah. During a performance, that'd be a catastrophe. Haha, you don't fool me. You're just as scared of the end as everybody else. I'm an artiste. I'm never scared.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything I can do? Didn't I tell you over and over? Cannonball. Human cannonball. Did you know anything about someone called Shanna? Shanna, I've never heard that name. Who's it supposed to be? That's not important.
Like everything else you do.
Yeah. You really expect me to believe that you're never scared? That's right, never. Not even of snakes? Snakes? Bah, snakes don't even have claws. Well, I do.
Ah.
Okay.
You have a claw in your inventory, so you're
Yeah.
probably going to need to make a snake that does have claws.
Tigers only have the one head, so we need multiple heads, but they're fast and strong.
Yes.
Yeah. Just give up. Teeth and claws, but not multiple heads. Spiders. Spiders don't even have sharp teeth.
There it is.
So teeth, claws, multiple heads. Asgil? What's that supposed to be? Asgil are terrifying creatures with sharp claws. Claws? Ooh, what else? They have two heads. Yeah. Even worse is sharp teeth. There you go. There you go. Those Asgils really seem to be gruesome creatures. I have to admit, I wouldn't want to meet them in a dark alley.
So that accomplished nothing.
Except maybe those Asgil, those terrible two-headed with their sharp teeth and gruesome claws. I get the Willie's just talking about them. Okay. You're a clown.
He is a clown.
Can we bait this thing with anything? I don't know. Noahi eggs.
Yeah.
That's something that we have to find.
Well, you don't just have Noahi eggs on your person at all times?
No, Terry, I have no ahi eggs.
You make me sad.
Okay. So, meta story has opened up somewhat.
So yes, you need a container for the the resin on the tree, and you need something to cut the shrubbery.
Yeah. The Asgil got Bobby.
No, that's a shame.
Oh dear, it's my fault. Oh no.
A Kniffy.
A Kniffy. Bombs. Ooh.
That's not a knife.
Hey Spot, you want any bombs?
Maybe that's the way to extract the stone from him.
It's your own fault after all. Spot doesn't like knives. Not since Ben forced me to do that knife throwing act.
I don't care what Spot likes.
So far, Spot's been kind of useless, kid. Well, not kid, like 40-year-old man thing.
Yeah. No, but he was actually helpful. You shoved him inside a pipe, remember? And he was able to open the oven from the inside.
Yes. Okay, oh yes, that's right. We have the knife to cut the shrubbery.
Yeah.
I am Roger the Shrubber. Sorry. Here we go. Here we go. Ha, I knew it. There's an overgrown path leading deeper into the valley. Shauna, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Good. Well, think about baseball or something. You can't be coming just now.
Come on, Spot. Don't hang behind. Oh, Rock Bros.
I think we found our Gorfs for the game.
Hey, who do you have here? What? Where? I don't see anything. There's a guy wearing a clown's costume. Don't try to pull my leg again. You know darn well I can't turn around.
See, this is funny.
So what do rocks do for kicks all day long? Haha, kick rocks.
Yeah.
We do what most rocks do for kicks. We lie about and enjoy our simple lives, which in Ungo's case is particularly simple. That sounds almost as boring as working in the surface. Why boring? We lie about, don't get into harm's way. We don't have any secret plans whatsoever. Such as enslaving the world or anything like that. Ungo, what'd I do this time? You can't even keep the slightest thing to yourself. I didn't say anything, did I? I didn't say anything. It won't happen again. How could I have known there was a princess in the cage? Man, I'm really fed up with your excuses. Enslave the world sounds like a crackpot idea. A crackpot idea? And what would you call your decision to put on that hat this morning? Actually, I always sleep in my costume. So he's a furry.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to rule the world? How do you think? With a rock-hard fist. Ho ho! Just for your information, I'm not a greenhorn. See, he's not a greenhorn. Of course he is. An exceptional greenhorn. All peds are green...
Oh,
peds?
dear. Okay.
Okay. What?
He's not just a sad gay clown, he's a ped? Oh, boy. Demonetize the channel.
There we go. Terry, we're gonna have to leave the country.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to move to a country that's more friendly to that attitude, like Canada or something.
You can say hi to Dev. We'll see, blah blah blah. I missed most of this shit. Yeah, I doubt it was interesting or relevant.
Shauna's a mystical snake creature. No, Shauna's a bird. You are wrong. Who is Shauna? I haven't got the faintest idea. That proves it. Always knew that. Shall I carry you somewhere else for a change? Don't even think about it. We're not being pushed around. Well, I wouldn't mind being rotated a bit. I've been staring at that same rock over there for ages. Have you lost what's little left of your dignity? We're rocks. We don't need any help. But Ralph, the rock looks like a cow's behind. And that's not all. I've been lying on this pointed stick for years. I may be a rock, but I have feelings too, you know. Okay. Where is Shauna? She hasn't had a visitor for years. There's only a door. Shanna's cabin's in ruins, has been for a long time. How did that happen? Remember that storm? In that case, you remember the earthquake the next day. Of course, that was blah blah blah. So the cabin fell victim to the earthquake? No, termites. I should have known.
And Six is in chat. He's
Hey!
talking about a country where they saw Bob's and Vegana.
Ah. Can you get there? Because Terry comes from a land down under, didn't you know? I come from a land down under. I am.
Funnily enough, I am not a man at work.
No. Does that mean Shanna doesn't? Well, that's just. door.
Open the door. Very important. You can't walk around that door.
Oh, wait, there's a...
Oh, okay.
Huh? Where did I end up now? How is that possible?
It's not. I think you're right. This is a fever dream while he's in a coma.
Yeah. Well, there's electricity, so... something is happening.
Yeah.
All those notes. It would take hours to read them all.
Oh, yeah. All 4 of them.
Six... Oh. 6 says, The Rock has feelings. Can you smell what he's cooking? I don't know about The Rock. He can drink a tall glass of shut up juice.
Good. I think that is one of the dumbest catchphrases I've ever heard in my life. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Well, he also said tall glass of shut up juice.
Yeah, that's bad, but at least it makes sense. He's just telling the guy to shut up. But what does "can you smell what The Rock is cooking" mean in the context of "I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you"?
I don't know. It sounds cool, vaguely.
Not really. I never liked it.
I mean, I never watched wrestling, so I can't really tell you. The world and I are at odds in terms of communication. It won't listen, and I simply don't understand. Why you gotta be such a faggot, man? I better not mess with Shauna's armchair. She might curse me with blue pox if I do.
N6 says a land of Bobs and Vagana is also a land of service call centres and cricket. You got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. Quick game. It's a tempting idea.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't even
automatically solve the puzzle.
Oops. I kind of just assumed I only saw the one hand. I didn't realize that I was able to solve the puzzle.
Well, you found Shauna at least.
Yes. I'm a carny. The carny is lost. My name is Sadwick. And I'm not lost, I'm looking for Shauna. I am Shauna. Yeah, I already figured that. So he's able to use his brain then. And yet he's here where he doesn't belong. He may speak for the time being. What does he want from Shauna? Who sent him? A Chosky called Bobby sent me. The clown speaks words of nonsense. The path of the Chosky is a dangerous one. No Chosky would be so negligent of his honor as to abuse a useless child for his own purposes. Maybe I'm not as useless as I look. He doubts the truth of his own words. How useful does he think he is? Well, it's true that I drop things quite frequently. But I'm also not as strong and athletic as my brother. To be honest, there's nothing he couldn't do better than me, but... Enough. I've heard sufficient evidence. If this Chosky really exists, I want to talk to him in person. Why doesn't he come himself instead of sending a useless child? He was attacked by the Asgil. The Asgil have never advanced into the Autumn Forest before. Is the world in such a bad condition already? This is indeed disturbing news. What now? Can't you help him some way? If he really is a Chosky, he'll be able to help himself. He told me you can interpret dreams. Chasky neglected to give him an important piece of information. Shauna only interprets dreams for important persons, not for clowns. My dreams are meaningful too. He is not in the position to decide that. Alright, then you tell me if they mean anything. After all, you're the expert, right? I am an oracle. I see things before they happen. I do not see me giving comfort to a clown that slept badly. I didn't come here as a clown. I'm helping Bobby carry out his mission. He even entrusted me with the Whispering Stone. What does he say now? The Whispering Stone is with us in the Autumn Forest. He shall show it to Shauna.
Yeah, show it.
Well, I don't exactly have it on me right now. Because you fucked up, you're a fuck up. The Whispering Stone is an important and powerful object. It shall be returned to the palace at once.
Well, just hand out a spot.
Yeah. What will happen to the Whispering Stone if it is not taken to Corona? The Whispering Stone is a powerful object. You said that already. While the Whispering Stone is not in its place, the Royal Palace, the equilibrium of the world is disturbed. The world will end. Ooh.
Hey, I'm in favor of that.
Like in my dream. The clown has dreamed of the end of the world? Well, why didn't you say that? Yeah. I sense there's a mighty prophecy in this dream. So you gonna tell me what it means? Out with it, bitch. Part of the prophecy. Juggling the supernatural powers is not a circus act. You'll hear things that were never meant for human ears.
Like
Blah,
Cedric
blah, blah. What gave me away? The baubles. He does not take Shauna seriously. It might be a mistake to reveal his fate to him. No, I'll be quiet already. I'm sorry. I'm just excited. Yeah. Please go on. Very well, he shall give a full account of the details of his dream. Oh, God.
Tall person says, for better or worse, this game lets you skip puzzles a la Deponia.
Yeah.
And just like Deponia, the translation is a bit off. And it says exit game instead of skip puzzle, so people get confused.
Yeah. Oh, she fucked. She tripping.
Yeah.
You seem to be, well, I don't know. Shocked.
Tense. If Sadwick doesn't shut up, he's going to be the past tense.
She wigging out.
Yep.
Sadwick. This world is about to meet its end. Like the world in your dream, this one too will crumble. You, Sadwick, hold the fate of the world in your hands. Okay? You'll be the one who dooms this world. What? It is your fate to destroy this world. What? No, hold it. Shauna, no, you must be wrong. Hey, you haven't finished yet. I'm sure I'm supposed to save the world, aren't I? Ung. That was a mighty vision. What did I say while I was in trance? Well, we better talk that over. Can we, like, skip that? The clown must tell me what I prophesized. Yeah, alright. You said I would, yes. You told me it's not easy. You said, what is he trying to tell me? Tell me I would save the world. Did I now? Yes, save the world. Those were your words. Then the world will be saved and not destroyed. Yes, like in prophecy. Okay. Whispering Stone goes to whatever the fuck.
The place you just said.
Yeah. Don't have directions. Yes, the cloud will need help. Mustn't lose time. Only way to find Kalita. Lives in the middle of a lake on an island. How am I supposed to get there? It is never easy to fulfill one's fate. Well, thanks a lot. Hey, maybe you could do this. Okay. Have you ever been wrong? Never. The prophecies always come true. Is there room for interpretation? What does the clown insinuate? Okay. We got a clock. Globe. Notes.
There was a lot of dialogue. There was a lot of very interesting dialogue.
That was super interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poor person just says Shana stroked out.
Yes, she did.
At least now we know what we've got to do. We've got to go to the middle of the island and see this Kalida person. Okay, so I just looked it up, and do you know what the solution to the puzzle you skipped was?
What?
You're supposed to use the fishbone as the second hand of the clock.
I'm glad I skipped the puzzle, Terry. Shadow Newt. Give me the egg. Maybe I can... He's crazy about his red egg. Okay, well, how about... You want a bomb? How about teeth? You could probably use teeth.
Mm.
We'll come back to this. Okay. We got a shore, we got a lake, we got an island. Maybe we could,
Yes.
Water looks downright cloudy.
Not just these ugly mug.
Yeah.
Use the casket as a boat.
No, can't use the casket as a boat. How about the turtles?
Right on the back of the turtle.
Yeah, no.
Grab the water until it agrees to let you cross.
Okay, well, I know I'm supposed to take these pantaloons somehow, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
And the red egg would go in there once we get it. But we can't get it because we don't have something to swap it with. We got a bowl. Hey, maybe something we have goes in the bowl. Random sacrifices. You need teeth? Oh, we have a knife now, which means we can cut the web.
We can try, see if it works.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's too strong even for a knife.
Well, that's just fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, go deer. Those aren't those creatures that prey on you in the depth of the forest and lure you into dangerous places? Probably.
We can only hope.
What are they called again? Chasky oracles. Lightning bugs. Where have they
Aw.
gone? They went under this rock.
There's a lemon behind that rock.
Hey, there's nothing. I just realized what you're referencing. Bleak spot. There's nothing, just a bleak patch. Strange. Very
I guess you use the
strange.
shovel.
Yeah, let's use the shovel. Very strange. Maybe I'm going slightly mad, but the lightning bugs must have gone somewhere. What the heck? There's a cavern under the tree.
Oh, there you go. And a puddle.
And a puddle.
Okay.
Okay, there's the lake, and there's the island, and there's a
There's
hole. Baum. Hang in there, little clown. Tree, I mean. I meant to say tree.
Mm-hmm.
And he tastes the
Crap
tree.
on the tree.
That's the island where I'm supposed to find Kalita. It doesn't look too far from up here, but how am I supposed to get there? The lake is smaller than I expected. If only I knew how to swim, I might even have a chance. But I'll have to find another way, I'm afraid. Maybe the spot blows up and you use them to float to the island? I don't fucking know. Okay, well, how do I go back down again? Maybe I'm crazy, but aren't I supposed to be able to, like, go back down?
You would think.
Up there it goes. Puddle.
Yes.
Seems to have rained through the hollow tree up there. But there's another distinct smell. Is that petroleum?
Well, there you go.
Maybe, let's
You could
bomb the
blow up
tree. Pressure from the explosion will extend into the hollow tree trunk. I don't feel too enthusiastic about... Oh!
And
So
there's
it's
some way
supposed to be a
ignite the bombs
Yeah.
from up here.
Yeah, human cannonball.
Right.
Okay, I won't lie, that's a little clever.
Yeah.
Okay, let's It's crazy. It can't possibly work, but hey, it can't get any worse, can it? Do we have anything to ignite the...
Good. Oh, and Johnny Hellcat is joining us in chat. I just
Hey, Johnny Hellcat. How are you doing, Johnny Hellcat?
and Frosted says jump.
Jump.
He may just be a Van Halen fan, though. We aren't sure.
Well, might as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we can jump to Panama.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so maybe the purpose of the cork is to, like, hold the fuse or something?
I guess.
I'm not taking the resin off with that. I need
Yeah,
a
you
container.
need a container.
Jesus.
What's the one above the cork?
I think that's just the tree. Yeah, it's just
Oh,
the
the
tree.
tree itself. Okay.
So, sure. Is there anything we missed over here? No, there is not. And we have the mushrooms. The lovely farting mushrooms.
Yep. Yeah, he's not here to collect mushrooms. How many times does he have to tell you?
On second thought, let us not go to Camelot. It is a silly
It is
place.
a silly place.
Okay.
What the hell is that thing?
It's a shadow newt.
Shadow.
Strange little fellow, the way he clutches his egg. We need to
Ah,
figure out a way to separate him from the egg.
yes. The Noahi egg.
Yeah. Let's kill it.
Please. And Six in chat says, I don't like spam.
I don't like spam.
He's like, well, why don't you have the bacon, egg, sausage, and spam? That's not got much spam in it.
I don't want any spam.
Don't make a fuss. I'll have your spam. I love it. I'm having spam, 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 baked beans, spam, 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 and spam.
The baked beans are off.
Can I have spam instead?
You mean you want spam, 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 spam?
Spam, 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 spamity spam. We don't have Vikings of our own, so I had to jump in.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. More dialogue options. You know, just for the record, having a game where you can interact with people with dialogue does not mean you have to have tons and tons of dialogue everywhere with
Yes, it does.
backstory. You can just like tell a story without having to do all of your world building through tons and tons of dialogue. Complete opposite.
How will you know
view.
the story of Sadwick if you don't talk to everyone he knows?
I'm sure you'd make a great Chasky. Aww. I don't want to be a Chasky. Ben is right. I'd hardly qualify for the job. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm pretty sure that Joni loves Charsky.
You should try. It could only be an improvement.
Yeah.
What do you know about Corona?
Yeah, it's a terrible virus. Don't get it.
The royal residence, the center of the world. I hear it's a shitty beer. It's a beautiful place. Like it was taken directly from the pages of Fairy Tale. It sits majestically on a hill. Its orange roof shines.
Yeah.
Great place. I get it. It's a great place. And even the you better not smoke.
And Frosted says, this is why we need liberal arts majors to question if we should have dialogue choices.
Oh, Jesus. Can you tell me anything about the Asgil? I've only heard rumors about them. A hideous horde of cruel monsters dwell underground, in caves, okay. And hate the sunlight. So presumably if I get a big light or something, that will freak them out.
Well, they're basically the Gru from Zork, is what I'm hearing.
I didn't watch Zork.
Well, the video game. The text-based adventure.
I did not play Zork.
If you're ever in a dark place, it said you may be eaten by a Gru. And if you didn't find a light source, you were in fact eaten by a Gru.
Ah. Grandma's name was not Gilsa, it was Ilsa. So why do I have Gilsa tattooed on my butt? Gisla.
Yeah.
Shanna, you know Shanna? Oracle, so she knows, hey, are you yawning? You don't seem very interested.
Kinda, yeah. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah. I'm kind of falling asleep, too. What, is are people enjoying this shit? We had 7 people watching. What? You know, I mean, I appreciate it and all, but I'm forced to question if maybe there's something better you could be doing with your time than watching.
Well, I think watching you get grumpy is the appeal. The game is just the reason for you to get grumpy. So it doesn't really matter if it's a shitty game.
Yeah, it's for some reason people seem to be very entertained by my grumpiness.
They are.
The other day I was playing a trivia game with my family, and, you know, the thing that I've learned is that if I pull the grumpy shtick in the middle of a game, people still find it funny.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna spend the rest of my life being a grumpy man to entertain people, Terry.
No, there was a TV show called Grumpy Old Men, and it was just a whole bunch of like English guys who were in fact grumpy, complaining about just random shit that they didn't like, and it was funny. It was an entertaining show.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, any idea I can get to the island? No. There used to be no island in this lake. Islands don't just emerge all of a sudden. Maybe they do. The lake used to be bigger then. Are you sure we're talking about the same lake? Of course I am, as sure as I'm standing here. But Grandpa, you're sitting down. Just imagine I'm standing. Why would I stretch my legs as long as you have your imagination? I'm not getting any younger. Besides, it's quite chilly out and I'm not wearing any skivvies.
There you go.
You know Kalita? No, you don't know Kalita. I knew a Kahlua. I know a Kahlua too, and it gets you fucking hammered. Umbrella.
Six says Grumpy Jack sounds like an Australian burger restaurant, but not a good one.
Oh, bless you, Six. I'll just look it up myself, couldn't hurt. I'm going to leave. Alright, but be back. I'm gonna be away for quite a while. Is it because of the new recipe? No. I can take the truth. Take her. I'm going to miss you. Aww.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay. Hi, Ben. What do you want this time? There's been a fight at the shore. Did you see anything? A long way from Corona. There are no fights in this region. I don't have time for your phantasms. Really expect me to believe you're never scared? Yeah, okay. I'm afraid I might have done something really stupid. Again, what was it this time? Did you break something? Hard to tell. In that case, I don't want to hear about it. Can't you see I'm practicing?
And Frosted says, there's a show about grumpy old women complaining about things they don't like. It's called The View. And they actually did do a version of the show Grumpy Old Women, and it sucked because women aren't funny. Like,
well, yeah.
It was just nowhere near as funny.
Well, grumpy old men is... Well, hold on, because grumpy old men complain about things that, you know, both matter and don't matter. In that they don't really matter because they're not going to change our lives in any meaningful way, but they matter to us as human beings. Women, meanwhile, complain about everything.
True.
Do you know how I can reach an island in the middle of the lake? Why there? What's the big idea? Can't you practice their human cannonball act? Oh, there gave us the hint. I have to leave. What is it now? Is the word coming? See you. Not if I see you first.
Yeah.
Can we talk to Bruno? Bruno?
He's asleep.
Okay, is there anything we can do? This is like a room full of useful stuff. It's got bottles, which we need to collect resin. It's got a frog, which I'm sure has some sort of use. Why the hell are we not permitted to, like, to do anything? I don't how about...
I'll tell you one thing, because it's one of those puzzles that I never remember. It is close the door.
I think you need some Mrs. Dash there, Jack.
Hey, Six.
Hey, Six.
How you doing?
So the guy said there was a cork available if you close the door. So I don't know where the cork is or how you get it, but maybe it's in the other trailer. I was only skimming. I didn't want to read too much.
You might get it from the bottle that has that weird frog with the Infinity Stone thing.
They said they had to close the door in order to get it. So I
don't see why that would matter.
Yeah.
Unless there's some weird sort of law of physics that you're defying by having a closed door. Like when cats get really freaked out about closed doors. Like, bro, this door is closed. I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, I don't see any...
Johnny knows all about that.
It says, enter his trailer and take the hairnet, dentures, and handkerchief. Close the door and take the cork from behind it. Then open the door and leave again. So that's what the...
well, hold on. I think I may have taken that cork because that's what I put in the tree.
I didn't see any of that garbage.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was the same cork.
It may have been. I'm not entirely certain. Hey, look, there's a hat.
Hey, you found a hat. Because it's been 2 weeks since we played this, I didn't remember that you were the one who put the cork in the tree.
Yeah.
He's already wearing a hat. Why does he need another hat?
You can never have too many hats.
As Six would say, it's a hat on hat.
Yeah, I guess.
Not as Six would say, as Frosted would say.
Well, I think he's quoting some YouTube guy or something.
I think he was quoting the South Park guys.
It could be them. And I know he's quoting someone who said that it's like putting a hat on a hat, which is
Telling
meaning
a
that
joke
you're
on top
not
of
helping
another
the joke
joke.
by
It's something Mr. Mediker always says, because he sells hats. And he would like to sell lots of hats. In
I'll
fact,
bet
he
he would.
encourages you to wear your hat upon your other hat, which
Yes.
necessitates that you buy more than one hat.
It does. So yeah, I think putting the cork in the tree was just so that the lightning bugs would show you that patch under the rock. I think that's all that was for.
Oh. Hey.
Because from the context of the guide, it seems like if the cork is not there, then the lightning bugs will just go in the hole. So you have to put the cork there so they go under the rock.
What happens if we... Can we cut
Then
off
you
the red
beat the
bauble?
creature to death with a hat.
Because the red bauble on the hat seems like it would probably be something we could give to this fucking thing.
Well, you can attach one of those cannonballs to that part and make it into like a makeshift monkey's paw.
Mm.
Of course, that's you're not going to be able to carry that on a plane.
Oh, and Frosted is clarifying that it was the South Park guys who said hat on a hat.
Okay.
Okay, so nothing there. I guess we gotta exhaust the dialogue option with the fucking rocks.
Oh, joy.
So it's at this point in the game where you need gun.
Yes.
Hi everybody, can I interest you in gun?
Gun solve problem.
Has this ever happened to you?
Yeah.
And then it's like just a picture of like an old woman yelling at you.
You didn't have gun.
You need to have gun. And it shows like the picture of the human body with the red concentric circles over the head.
Yeah.
Well, Huashana, how many eyes does she have? She's got. They haven't got 9 eyes. They have 11. It's 11.
Say 11.
Yeah,
I can't
11.
hear this protagonist talk, but I already don't like him.
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, basically.
Where does Kaleida live? In the middle of a lake.
Well,
Kaleida
we already
lives.
know that one.
Does Kaleida have a scope?
Yes.
I always believed in you, didn't I tell you? All right. Take the stone powder.
Yeah, take this. There you go. You got some free stone powder.
I've met Shauna.
Stone
Does she-
powder is illegal in 34 states.
Yeah, the peds. They really could have picked a better word for that.
It's just, it's Germans, man. It's Germans.
Yeah. They obviously mean pedestrians, but yeah, don't call them peds.
Yeah, no.
It's very GTA terminology.
Yeah.
Frosted. Yuck, I hate gun. It's I gotta show you that because he is referencing something, but nobody else on the planet other than me and him would get it.
Fair enough.
This is a frosted joke.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we clown is up. Oh, we have stone powder.
You do.
Don't let the police see you with that stone
Yeah.
powder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Adam takes every time he streams.
Hey, you want that? No, he likes his red egg.
But it's stone powder.
Mm.
Okay, maybe this is what we use for the tree thing.
The stone powder.
Hey, tree thing, would you like some stone powder? So
All I need is
first
fire.
bottle's- the first bottle's free.
Yes.
Share it with the other trees.
Okay, how do I get fire? I don't know how to get fire.
So it matches.
Yeah.
Yes.
Flamethrower.
Wasn't there a campfire back there? Didn't you just like jump in it for a second and then run over to where you gotta go?
Already made of
Yeah,
stone.
it's already made of stone.
Hey, you want some powder?
Spot doesn't need a funny hat.
You'll be able to stay up for like 3 days.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a fire here. Oh wait, here we go. That
Yeah,
looks like a mushroom. One of the awful mushroom. No wait, that's actually a mouth. That's actually a mouth. So not a mushroom. So this does, and it's not highlightable. So none of this helps us at all.
You can't interact with it, yeah.
So, Jesus, this whole
Yeah.
side trip has been pointless.
There's a cookbook and it's like, to serve man.
Does that one have a fire in it?
It's got electricity in it.
Electricity can be used to make fire. You just need
Mm.
paper.
And
And there's a stove that would be very helpful, except that we can't actually, use it.
I think the stove's broken anyway. The only thing you needed it for was because there was like a map or a compass or something inside that. Oh yeah,
So
punch the bear head.
take that candle.
Oh wait,
And
you're
Frosty
right.
says- Frosty says that looks like a mushroom, said Jack just before losing his innocence.
You need like a glove or something.
Hmm.
Fire juggling. Can we set the net on fire?
Is that? Can you do anything with that big piece of paper in the background? Is that something you can? Oh, that's the human cannibal thing. So that's the steps to do the human cannonball, I think.
The plug is attached to the mouth of the barrel. Oh, so what is that supposed to be? The hat, I assume.
I would say so. There's a
you-
parachute and then
and
a bomb.
A small bomb or some gunpowder is sufficient.
Well, we've got the small bomb, so that's fine.
A parachute. A cannon. Me.
Yes. Me is the most important ingredient. You definitely need me.
Okay, so how am I maybe I take the candle with the claw. Set this on fire.
Try to set the night on fire.
Terry, I don't want to set the world on fire. I don't want to set the world on fire.
Yes, I think, like most people, I only know that song from Fallout.
Yeah.
Could you carry the candle on the end of the shovel?
Yeah, no.
That would
I'm
be...
pretty sure that's not it.
Yeah, it's not the answer, but why not?
No. The petrified flame. How poetic.
You know, I could just lift it up by the base because that's what the base is for. But instead,
That'd be
apparently, I'm keen to grab it by the flame end.
I must hold it by the hottest part.
Obviously. His name is Wick. He's like sad Wick. Obviously,
Yeah.
he wants to burn.
Pointy hat. Hey, Frosted,
Yeah?
I found your hat.
Make sure Six doesn't steal the hat, though. He's fond of hats.
It's not fuzzy enough.
It's got a fuzzy pom-pom on the end.
Not
That's
nearly fuzzy enough. It needs to be like 80% fuzzy.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna get a fuzzy hat just to entertain you momentarily. Six. Hold on. I'll tell you what. Let's go back to see what's her name.
Shana.
Shana
Shana.
Bobana.
Hmm.
And that won't work. It's trying to enter the cabin the regular way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you try the regular way again? Yes. What a greenhorn.
What a greenhorn. What a greenhorn.
Okay.
I don't want to set the world on fire. Okay, hey, I got this.
Yeah.
I got a pointy hat. Hey, I got a clown hat. It's for you. Let's kill her. You know, he has a point. We have quite a few implements of death in our inventory.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, the clown likes to waste people's time.
I got a turtle. Okay,
I like turtles.
okay. It's 8:30. I'm gonna save this here. And if you've been joining us for this this game stream of ours, and with that, good night, everybody. I was your host, Jack Gunsky, and joining me as always was Terry Diamantis.
See you later, guys.
And the next 6 minutes.
Spam, 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 spam.
spam, spammity spam.
Good night,